Okay, so update 26 gave us a lot of other changes that I haven't talked about. After all, the entire update was apparently 60 pages long. It's a lot of stuff to cover. Bottom line is, I could cover some other melee things, and I might, like great swords and all that jazz. I could cover some other... How appropriate, there's a fly in the room. I could cover some other random bits and pieces later on. If I decide to get Grendel, I might talk about him later. But in the meantime, let's talk a little bit about Titania, because Titania received some changes. Now, I could just go into all of those changes and make this really, really boring for about 7 minutes straight, or let's just get right to the point. Let's summon some level 100 enemies of varying types. Notice how I'm going for varying types, and we're going to try and demonstrate all of that in one foul swoop.
Who am I missing? Ah. Where's the butcher? Come on, Benzo's there? No, they're not. And we're going to just kill everything now. Oh, they're dead.
I don't really need to jump
to my operator, but I'm just doing that to demonstrate something. And there we go. Is that everyone? Oh, almost. Oh, let's do this. I'm going to shoot a lantern that is supposed to be invulnerable, and then if we get rid of the lantern, they're dead. Alright, so...
Hopefully that basically demonstrates all of the changes that Titania is undergoing in this particular update. To list them real quick, Titania is able to transfer from to her operator whilst in Razor Wing. So what does that look like?
Basically, you're flying around and then you jump into your operator, you do a little thing, jump out of your operator, and then you're back into here. This is really, really useful, particularly for me because I like to use Growing Power and Razor Wing Blitz, so that saves the Growing Power buff on Razor Wing without having to shoot another enemy. So that's really, really good. The next thing is that Titania's custom animation.
Now upper body. I guess I didn't exactly demonstrate that. So what that looks like is if you're running around, you could just use your abilities like that. This is the same with her first, second, and third ability, but not her fourth. So obviously, if you want to use
Razor Wing, you end up staying still for
a brief second. So I still do this kind of thing
where I do bullet jump in order
to maintain momentum. The next thing is that Thorn's Tribute now has damage reflected and damage reduced, and this will be at 50% apiece. So that continues to be a thing, which means if you actually get that Thorn's Tribute, which is using it on a melee enemy, you essentially are, I don't know what the math is, like not twice as strong, but oh no, you're basically twice as tanky, okay? Twice as much effective health. Titania can now spawn up to 4 more Razorflies if all 4 of her tributes are active, 1 per tribute. This is precisely why I spawned a group of enemies of varying qualities. Your Lancers will give you your Dust Tribute, your Butchers will give you your Thorns Tribute, which again gives you an extra damage reduction. Your Heavy Gunners and other heavy units will give you Entangle, and then your Drones and various other like enemies will give you the Full Moon Tribute, which probably the least useful of the tributes if you happen to be at Razor Wing all the time, like myself, but whatever. The next thing, of course, is that Razorflies can pick up tributes. That's kind of why you didn't see me flying into most of the tributes. I think I flew into maybe one of them in that demonstration, but yeah. And finally, for that last little bit about the Lantern, enemies directly affected by Titania's Lantern will now have any damage dealt to them when any damage they take, rather, dealt to them when their ability ends. That's why that Lantern explosion did a whopping 15,000 damage to that corrupted Lancer? Question mark? So that's basically it. So if you want to go and watch that again and keep an eye on what happened,
you can actually like keep an eye on like those kind of changes now as I just demonstrate that one more time. But yeah. I just lost like all of my Razorfly. To be honest, the whole Razorfly thing with the tributes, in the sense that you get extra in the sense you get extra Razorflies if you use all of your tributes. I mean, razor flies are like weak as piss and they don't exactly do a lot of damage, so to be honest, that doesn't really make too big of a difference to me. If they did a lot of damage, that could be really, really good. Or if they were like a passive, that could be really, really good. But honestly, I don't really care about that. Them being able to pick up the tributes, on the other hand, that's super duper good. So, let me know what you think about
all of the changes to Titania in the comments below. Do you like her? Do you not like her? I think she's fantastic when done properly. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!